6:30 in the morning. Sad to say, I just woke up. But it was one of those mornings I couldn't get up any earlier. I tried to be up at 7. That did not happen this morning. But one of those few and special days where I can get into the gym a bit earlier and have it to myself. Or me and Brandon can have it to ourselves because he'll be with me. But because you have chest day with the chest partner, with the gym partner. Like I said, my chest personally responds better to higher volume, so especially flies, I shoot for 15 to 20. But for any pressing motion, it kind of just depends, because it is fun to put the heavier weights and shoot for 8 to 10, 10 to 12, but we will see. Sometimes I do go a little lighter and just rep out and pump up my chest, but we will see how today's chest day goes. But I am ready for a chest pump, which, if you go to the gym, who isn't always ready for your chest pump? I don't really have much else to say. I'm too tired to think right now. So I will probably down some pre-workout, and I will see you guys at the gym. All right, let's get this chest day started. So the 70s are tempting me, but I think I'll start with the 60s and see how things feel. Yeah, the 70s are calling my name today. Like I said, 70s are calling my name. Let's see if that's a good or a bad call to answer here. Woo! One more.
Now, this is a much, much older pec deck. And I have a love-hate relationship with this pec deck. Because sometimes it just doesn't feel that great. But I think that has to do more with the fact that it has these pads and not actual handles. But I just kind of stick my arms through. Like it has handles, and like I'm holding handles, and it works just fine. I can add in a strap to kind of force me to control the eccentric. All right. Lower the seat. Normally I use the orange strap, but I want to go heavier on it today. But the strap isn't as young. There we go. That's better. It's giving me a haircut the entire set. So I know in the car talk I said this would be a workout with the gym partner, but I did not lie. He was going to be here, but he ended up having something come up, so just us. Gym to ourselves on chest day. Can't complain. Let's press something. So, not much, just 135 on the bar. I normally do anywhere between 165 and 185 for 8 to 10. But that's if I start on flat or if I do a second. But my chest is pretty cooked already, so I'm thinking 135 anywhere for 12 to 15 maybe 15 to 20 if I have it in me. But just rep out, get a good pump, help fatigue the chest. And then from there, we'll see. I can smell you. One more of those. I think we'll hit some flies. The only downside to filming my workout so far has been that consistently, except for the first 2 days, I've forgotten to start tracking my workouts on my Apple Watch. I know it's not like that's completely accurate to how many calories I'm burning, but it's just an estimate. But I haven't tracked, making sure that I track it on my watch. And so I've been really bad about starting it and making sure it's tracking a weightlifting session. Whew. Okay. one more dose. Whew. Not to brag too much, that pre-workout's pretty good. That's the pink candy flavor, so it's almost like a pink Starburst. If you look at the picture of the pre-workout canister, it gets like a stack of unwrapped pink candy, but it's clearly a Starburst. It's really good. Again, I'm terrible about this. Harder than last time supplements, code JS15. Link is in description of every video, unless I forget. So click that link. Anything you get, 15% off with my code JS15. So it helps me out a lot. I sold my first sale yesterday, and I legitimately teared up at the idea of making $20. But it's just nice to know that someone's seen something I posted, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, or here on YouTube, and went and bought something and remembered to use my code. It makes it feel like someone has taken note of the work I'm putting in. Anyways, let's get this last set done. All right, chest day is complete. So, unfortunately, some people came in towards the end of the workout, and because no one was using the speaker, yeah, I had headphones in today. It would have just been awkward for me and two other people in the gym if I started talking during those last two sets, because I definitely wanted to. So basically, you know, I took the T-bar row. It's also a landmine set up right, and you see a lot of people do that where they'll take They'll either use the landmine or they'll take a bar and put it in the corner of a room, and they'll do an upper chest kind of crow's grip press just by grabbing the bar. That's a great motion. But just by grabbing the bar, and so for me, we got the, as you've seen, I was holding that crow's grip V handle, and it has rotating handles. So I'm able to kind of crane and press it into the motion to get started. I wouldn't do that if it was just a normal V handle, because I'd be scared of trying to do that and losing the handle. But with those rotating handles, I can just keep full grip and let them spin in my hands. So anyways, that has been one of my favorite upper chest finishers of late. Definitely feel it. Definitely a good finisher. Let's see. We did incline dumbbell. Pec deck. I don't know why I can't think of it. Pec deck. Flat. Bench. Incline flies. Right. And that finisher. And let's see. 4, 4, 4, 2, and 2. So 4. So 16 working sets. And I definitely feel it. I wouldn't say I overtrained my chest. I think that's the perfect amount. Like I said last chest day, I tend to overtrain on chest day just a tad bit, because I love hitting me some chest. But I'm going to go ahead and go put some gas in my car and get some work done. I will say, I don't expect the YouTube to blow up. I don't expect my TikTok or my Instagram to really start catching any attention from anybody. I don't. At the end of the day, I'm just a guy who loves the gym, who loves working out. I have my PT and nutrition certification, and I would love to be a PT. I would love to eventually own my own gym. But right now, that may not be in my cards, but I have a camera, I have mics, and I've been handed an opportunity that I never thought I'd have by being given a affiliate link and a discount code, and I've been given the role of a sponsored athlete by a supplement company. And that's not something, especially where I am in my weight loss journey right now, it's not something I expected to happen anytime soon. Maybe by next summer, I will go ahead and spoil the supplies that I talked about a week ago in the very first video when I was talking about the goals I have. Yes, I want to open a gym. Yes, I would love for the YouTube to somehow, some way take off. I would love to make a decent amount of money with the affiliate links. Who wouldn't? We're all trying to make a living. We all got bills to pay. But I want to do next summer the summer shredathon bodybuilding contest for the biggest transformation. And the thing is, you get a 3-year gap of your transformation in terms of the photos and videos you can upload and send them that will be played at the show. And so I don't know if you guys, I'd have to look up his name, but there's a guy who blew up after doing it, and that's kind of what got it on my radar, because I'd never heard of it. I always wanted to lose the weight and maybe step on stage once just to say I did it. And that's one of the biggest reasons I've chosen to lose the weight so slowly, is because, one, I want to keep it off. Studies have shown if you lose it too fast, you typically put the weight back on. People who lose it slower tend to maintain the weight loss and actually keep it off. So what I wanted to do is lose it slowly and keep it off, and also hopefully minimize any loose skin right? Because I don't want to have to get loose skin surgery one day. I don't want to have to worry about tucking the skin or paying for a surgery or anything like that. Especially if I'm going to get on stage one day. I don't want to have like a bunch of scars from a loose skin surgery all over me. But enough about that. The goal for a long time has been, because I love bodybuilding, because I love exercising, because I love weight training, because I fell in love with this sport and this industry, the idea of stepping on stage at least once just to say I did it, just to have that be something I accomplished in life, even if I don't win the show. That's just been something I've wanted to do for years now, probably since 2020, and I started working out in 2017. So for the past 5 years, a goal of mine has been step on a bodybuilding stage at least once. And so having the summer sweatathon put on my radar, that is the goal. The goal is to be on stage at about 160 or 165. But here's the difference between me and Simeon. No, Simeon, something like that. I'd have to look up his name. But the difference between me and him is he very openly used peptides and was enhanced. I'm going to do it naturally. Outside of creatine, turkestrone, GO2 max, and a good diet, I have no intentions of doping or trying to enhance myself in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, I think I've chewed your ears off young enough. I gotta put gas in my car before someone gets mad at me for sitting here talking to my phone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Arm Day.